Hello, I just want to say one thing about all these red pill, black pill guys. Okay? Listen, stop listening to their nonsense. People like Myron Gaines and Clavicular, whatever the heck his name is, or whoever other people that do this, that spout this nonsense, okay? Look, man, you're either a ladies' man or you're not, okay? Stop trying to bat out of your league and be satisfied with what you can achieve and what you can get, okay? Because that's reality. Okay, that's the reality of the situation. All right, you're not gonna get. First off, remember this, guys. There is no such thing as a 10. Dimes do not exist. A 10 is perfection. There's no such thing as a perfect woman. Physical appearance wise or personality wise does not exist. And the same goes for men. You can get up as high as 8. That's as high as anybody can go. Period. That's just the reality of the situation. Okay, fellas? If you can't score an 8, if you have never been able to score an 8 your whole life, that means you're trying to bat out of your league. Okay? Period. And the same thing, now you see these women who are 3s and 4s who are actually getting bedded by 8s that are men, and you think, well, why should they be able to do it and we can't? They're getting bedded. Well, you know what? Because men don't care. Men will sleep with anything. But they're not. But these 8s aren't giving these women relationships. Understand? They're not. They're not giving them the keys to the palace. That's not happening. Okay. So either you're good with the women, or you're just not. Okay. And if you're not good with the women, then you got to lower your standards. Okay. I don't care if you have lots of money and stuff like that. I mean, if you have lots of money, it definitely helps you. Okay. But you better be ready to accept that 8 is only with you for the money. So if you're willing to lead with your wallet and understand, well, she's with me because of my wallet, not because of me, then be happy with that, okay? Be happy with that. But don't delude yourself thinking that you look like freaking Goofy, but you happen to be a millionaire, and you think the chick, wow, this chick really digs me. She don't give 2 drops of piss about you. She cares about your wallet. Accept it. Okay? Now you're a good-looking guy, and he's good with the women. You get the 6, 7s, and 8s. Cool. Just be aware that those 8s probably have a bigger ego than you do. And a lot of times will not be faithful to you. Doesn't mean they don't love you. And as messed up as that may sound, doesn't mean they don't love, sometimes they don't love you. Most of the time means, they're into you, but they probably don't love you. But there will be some that are genuinely in love with you, but they can't help themselves. It's their ego. And I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says, this being misogynistic or whatever, I don't care what anybody says, but it's okay for men to sleep around, but it's not okay for women. I'm sorry. It's just the reality of the situation, okay? When a man sleeps around, he's a stud. When a woman sleeps around, she's a whore. Point blank and period. That's just the fact. That's just the nature of the beast. That's just the reality of it. Okay, I'm not out here promoting guys to go and outside their relationships and cheat. No, I'm not doing that. I don't cheat on my wife. Period. No, and trust me, I've had many chances to. I turn it down every time. Okay, every time I turn it down. Okay, but that's me. I'm just saying, though, if a guy goes outside the marriage or goes outside the relationship, women have to understand, boys will be boys. If we heard that old saying, okay? All right, now you can sit there and say, oh my God, that's messed up, that's misogynist, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Cry me a river, okay? But for you fellas, they're watching these stupid YouTube people and people like Wes Watson and these life coaches, whatever the heck they are, okay? And these guys like Pube Watson, whatever his name is, something Fisher, whatever his name is. Again, like Vincent Fisher, and those other Fruit Loops. For one, I honestly believe those guys are closet homosexuals. That's my opinion. Okay, I mean I could be completely off, but that's my opinion. 2, the women they're with, they are not dimes. Especially Wes Watson. He does not get really hot women. You believe they're hot because of how they're being portrayed. You know, they keep in shape and stuff, yes, okay? But look at the pounds of makeup on they wear. Look at all the freaking plastic surgery they get, okay? If you need all that, then you ain't hot. You are not an 8. You're not. By any stretch of the means. And plus, they're prostitutes. The same with that Vincent Fisher. That Russian girl isn't his girlfriend. That's a prostitute that he hires. You guys just eat it up and think it's real. You need to get your faces out of your phones and out of your laptops for a while and go out to the real world and meet people. That's what you need to do. And if people say, oh, well, that's weird to do that today. Well, then, no, you're weird. Okay? You're weird. And you better learn that you are weird. Not everybody else. You. Anybody who thinks that, you people are weird. Okay? And you'll never get anywhere in life. I don't care what you think or what you say. I don't care how much money you make. You didn't get nowhere. You never became a real person. But that's my 2 cents on it. Take it for what it's worth. Take it or leave it. Don't care. All right? But have a good day.